Good morning, travelers. Got my cup of joe. Cheers.
Mine's right there.
And we are heading out today for a day trip outside of Dublin. We are going to a few different places actually. First stop we're going to go to is the Powerscourt Gardens and Estate, which I've heard is beautiful, so I'm really excited to see that. We might hang around there and like kind of check out the distillery or the waterfall. Then we're going to head into like the Wicklow National Park. We're gonna get some outdoors time, see some lakes, bridges, beautiful mountains. So I'm really excited to see all the beauty that we get into today. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drink my coffee and we're gonna get on our way. Just arrived to the Powerscourt Garden and Estate, so we're about to go pay for admission and walk in. Okay guys, we are inside Powerscourt and the actual house is no longer really able to be like toured because it is commercial. There was a fire, a very large fire a few decades ago that unfortunately did damage the inside. So really the stunning, beautiful thing to see here is the gardens. So we are gonna go ahead and go out to the gardens and see how beautiful it is, and I'm really excited to see it. Got it downloaded? Let's go. Welcome officially to the Powerscourt Gardens. The first thing to do when you get here is download the app. The app provided wonderful information about the estate, the gardens, their origins, and the plant life. The estate itself dates back to the 13th century. However, the designing of the gardens started in 1731 and continues till today. Powerscourt Gardens includes the walled gardens, the Italian garden, the dolphin pond, the Japanese garden, and a pet cemetery, among many other features. With the audio tour app, you get to learn about the stories and inspirations for the gardens, all while walking through and discovering it on your own. The gardens truly are so magnificent. Here's a cool little thing. If you guys are around on our channel, you know that we are from Kentucky. We have bourbon, and Jim Beam is one of our bourbons. We can only use our barrels once in Kentucky. That is like state law for making bourbon. After we make it, we send our bourbon barrels over to Ireland and Scotland for their whiskey. And here we have it, a Jim Beam barrel in Powerscourt Distillery in Ireland. So pretty cool to have that little momentum of home. Alright guys, we are back in the car and we actually got a little picnic, if you will, from the Powerscourt food market. We've got some prosciutto, delicious. We also got some provolone. Pretending I'm Italian. And then Jamie got some olives. I got some chips, and then we both got some sparkling water because that's our favorite. We're just gonna have a little bit of a snack before we head to our next stop. But the farmers market or the food market and the stores inside Powerscourt were really awesome. Lots of things to see. If shopping is your thing, definitely stop in there. But we're gonna enjoy our snack and then head on to the next place. Alright guys, we just made it to the Powerscourt waterfall parking lot. This was highly recommended if you are in County Wicklow. Apparently it's the tallest waterfall in Ireland. There she blows. Alright guys, there's the waterfall right behind us. Pretty cool. Welcome officially to the Powerscourt waterfall. So, fun fact, this has been the filming site of over 50 movies since, I believe, 1920, so it's a very popular spot. This waterfall is certainly gorgeous, and like I said earlier, it is the tallest waterfall in Ireland. Alright guys, the beanie came out and we are at Glendalough, the Glendalough monastic site to be exact. So we're going to walk around to the monastic site, see all the sites here, and then we're going to make it up to the two lakes that are also in sight here. The beanie came out because it is a little windy and just trying to keep my ears warm. The Glendalough monastic site is a very important site for Ireland's history. It was founded by Saint Kevin in the 6th century. However, most of the buildings that survive today date back to the 10th and 12th centuries. Guys, right behind me is the round tower, and a really cool thing is that the door is actually 12 feet above ground level, so they could put a ladder out to let people in and then bring the ladder up, so that way any enemies or anything like that, people they don't want in there, would not go in there unless they had a ladder. So that was how they protected it. This was also built around 900 to 1200, so very, very old, but a really cool piece of history. Okay guys, so I will say there are quite a few people walking around here, and I think it's because it is very easy to get to from Dublin on day trips, on bus trips and things like that. So if you're planning to come here, I would suggest to come earlier in the morning or later in the afternoon when the tourists have already gone. I've noticed that the longer we stay here, the less people there are, but there were a ton of people when we first got here, lots of tours. So that's definitely just a tip to make sure your trip is easy and fun. We are now walking to the upper and lower lakes, specifically more so the upper lake because the view is apparently stunning there, but it's super nice outside, a little windy, but honestly this is a wonderful walk. There's the lower lake right there. Beautiful. At this point of our adventure, it started to get extremely windy and rainy, so I apologize. I couldn't take many videos without getting my camera completely soaked. However, it was stunning. After exploring the lakes for a bit, we hopped back in the car and we started to drive to Loch Tay. Alright guys, really sad news. The Loch Tay is closed today because they're filming a movie. Not sure what movie they're filming. This lake is known for being so dark. It has the nickname of Guinness Lake because the peat is so dark in there. So I'm really sad that we were not able to like really see it. So right now we're just driving through Sally's Gap and on Military Road, and we're just gonna try to make our way back to Dublin, and if we see something we may stop, but if not, we are gonna go ahead and head back to Dublin. All right, travelers, we are back in Dublin, and we had a great day trip outside of Dublin in Glendalough and Wicklow and the Powerscourt Estate and Gardens. It would be a great day trip option for any of you guys that are traveling to Dublin. It was super fun, and we probably could have even fit in more, but with the weather and us being on our last couple days of the trip, we just did not want to push it. But there was a ton of really cool things to do in the area, and it was beautiful. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye and happy travels.